Welcome back to LearnEng, your cozy little corner of the internet, where we learn real English together, one easy conversation at a time. I'm Maya, and I have David here with me today. Welcome back, David.
Great to be here, Maya. And I think today's topic is one that everybody needs, not just for their English, but for their actual life.
I completely agree. Today, we are talking about health and well-being, and all the natural English vocabulary that lives inside those conversations.
Because health conversations happen constantly in everyday English. How are you feeling? I haven't been sleeping well. I've been trying to eat better. I'm completely run down. I think I'm coming down with something. I need to take better care of myself.
These are things people say every single day. And yet most English learners don't have the vocabulary to participate fully in these conversations. They can say, I am sick, I am tired, and nothing more.
But real conversations about health and well-being go so much deeper than that. How you feel physically, how you feel mentally, what habits you're building or trying to build, what's working and what isn't, how you recover when things get hard on your body or your mind.
Today, we're giving you all of that vocabulary. Maya and I are going to have real, natural conversations about health and well-being throughout this episode, and we'll stop and explain the most useful language as we go.
And at the end, our word tour, our slow walk through today's most useful health and well-being words and phrases.
This is a B1 level episode, perfect for intermediate learners. If you're A2, stay with us. You'll understand more than you think, and the second listen always feels clearer.
Before we start, if LearnEng is helping your English, please like this episode and subscribe to the channel. Every like, every subscribe, every share brings more learners into our LearnEng family. And we both love reading your comments. Come say hello after you listen. Maya, let me ask you something straight away. How are you actually feeling right now, honestly?
Honestly? I'm a little tired today. I didn't sleep well last night, my mind was busy, and I just couldn't switch off. But otherwise, I'm okay. How about you?
I've been feeling pretty good, actually. Better than I have in a while. I went through a period earlier this year where I was completely run down, just exhausted all the time, getting every cold going, feeling like my body had nothing left. And I made some changes, and the difference has been significant.
I want to come back to those changes. But first, rundown. Let's explain that for our listeners.
Run down means your body and energy are depleted, exhausted, and weakened, usually after a long period of overwork, stress, or poor self-care. Not a specific illness, just a general state of being worn out and vulnerable. I was completely run down, catching every illness, no energy, struggling to get through the day. She looked really run down, pale and tired, and not herself at all.
And getting every cold going, this is a very natural phrase. It means catching every illness that's going around. If there's a cold nearby, you get it. If there's a bug in the office, you get it. Your immune system is so low that nothing gets past it. When I'm run down, I get every cold going, my immune system is terrible. He was so exhausted that he got every illness going all winter.
So what changes did you make, David?
Sorry, that was my question.
Yes. The main thing I did was start taking sleep seriously. I'd always treated sleep as something you did when there was nothing else to do, not as something you protected and prioritized. And that was completely backwards.
Sleep is so undervalued, isn't it?
Enormously. I started going to bed at the same time every night, stopping screens an hour before sleep, keeping the room cool and dark, basic things. But the impact was significant. My energy came back. My concentration improved. I stopped getting ill every month.
Sleep hygiene, that's what that's called. The habits and practices around sleep that support its quality. I've been working on my sleep hygiene too. It makes such a difference. Good sleep hygiene means consistent bedtimes, a dark, quiet room, and no screens before bed.
And the phrase I use, taking something seriously, this is really natural and really common in health conversations. It means to treat something as genuinely important, to give it the attention and respect it deserves. I had to start taking my health seriously. I couldn't keep ignoring the warning signs. She finally started taking her mental health seriously, and it changed everything.
Let's talk about the vocabulary of feeling unwell. Because this is one of the most practically useful sets of phrases in everyday English, everyone gets ill and needs to talk about it.
Coming down with something, this means you feel the early signs of an illness beginning. Not fully sick yet, but something is clearly starting. I think I'm coming down with something. My throat is scratchy, and I feel achy. She was coming down with a cold. I could hear it in her voice.
Under the weather, feeling slightly unwell. Not seriously sick, just off. Not quite yourself. A very gentle and very common expression. I'm a bit under the weather today, nothing serious, but not great. He's been under the weather all week, not ill enough to stay home, but not well either.
Feeling rough. Feeling quite unwell. More than under the weather. Rough means uncomfortable, unpleasant, physically not good. I woke up feeling really rough this morning. Headache, tired, heavy. After the long journey, she felt completely rough.
Run a temperature to have a fever. When your body temperature is higher than normal because it's fighting an infection. I've been running a temperature since yesterday. I think I need to rest. He was running a temperature, so we kept him home from school.
Feeling drained, deeply tired, and depleted. Not just physically tired, but emptied out. Like all your energy has been used up. I feel completely drained. I don't have anything left today. She felt drained after the hospital visit. The emotion of it exhausted her.
On the mend, recovering. Getting better after an illness or difficult period. Not fully well yet, but moving in the right direction. I was quite ill last week, but I'm on the mend now. He's on the mend much better than he was a few days ago.
Now let's talk about mental health and emotional well-being. Because in modern English conversations, mental health is just as much a part of health conversations as physical health. And having the vocabulary for it is genuinely important.
I've been struggling a little with my mental health lately. I've been feeling quite anxious. I haven't been in a great headspace. I've been going through a tough period emotionally. I'm working on my mental health. I've started therapy. I've been trying to be more intentional about my well-being. I've been practicing mindfulness. It's helping.
Not in a great headspace. This is a really natural and common phrase. Your headspace is your mental and emotional state. When you're not in a great headspace, you're feeling mentally or emotionally off-stressed, anxious, low, distracted. I'm not in a great headspace today. I need to be patient with myself. She said she wasn't in a great headspace for a big social event. She needed something quieter.
And working on my mental health, this phrase is increasingly common and completely accepted in modern English. It means you are actively taking steps to improve or maintain your mental and emotional well-being. I've been working on my mental health. I started therapy 6 months ago, and it's been really valuable. He's been working on his mental health, more exercise, less social media, more sleep.
Let's talk about healthy habits. Because this is such a rich area of everyday English conversation, people talk about their habits constantly. What they're trying to build, what they're trying to break, what's working and what isn't.
I've been trying to cut back on caffeine. I was drinking too much coffee and it was affecting my sleep. I've been making more effort to move my body every day, not the gym necessarily, just walking. I've started cooking more at home. It's better for me, and I actually enjoy it. I've been trying to drink more water. It sounds simple, but I always forget. I've cut out alcohol for a month, just to reset. I've been trying to get outside every day, even if it's just for 20 minutes.
Cut back on to reduce the amount of something you do or consume. Not stop completely, just do less. I've been cutting back on sugar. She cut back on her working hours to protect her health. Cutting back is gentler than stopping completely. It's sustainable.
And reset, to go back to a natural baseline, to clear out and start fresh. Often used in health contexts for things like cutting out alcohol or sugar for a period. I needed a reset. My eating habits had got really poor. A digital detox is a kind of reset for your relationship with technology.
Building a habit versus breaking a habit. Two very common phrases. Building a habit means establishing a new positive behavior through consistent repetition. Breaking a habit means stopping an existing behavior, often one that isn't serving you. I'm trying to build a habit of morning exercise. I've been trying to break the habit of checking my phone first thing in the morning.
Let's talk about something really important, listening to your body. Because in English, there are beautiful natural phrases for this.
My body was telling me to slow down, and I wasn't listening. I pushed through when I should have rested. I ignored the warning signs for too long. My body gave out eventually. It had been trying to tell me something for months. I've learned to tune in to what my body needs rather than just pushing through.
Tune into this means to pay attention to become aware of, to really listen to. I've been learning to tune in to what my body is telling me. She's very tuned into her body. She knows immediately when something is off.
Warning signs, the early signals that something is wrong. The symptoms or feelings that tell you something needs to change before it becomes serious. I ignored the warning signs for too long. The constant headaches, the poor sleep, the low energy. When the warning signs are there, it's important to listen.
Pushed through to continue despite pain, tiredness, or difficulty. To force yourself forward when your body or mind is asking you to stop. Sometimes pushing through is necessary, but there's a balance. Pushing through everything without rest leads to burnout. I pushed through the tiredness and finished the project, but I paid for it afterwards.
Now, let's do a natural conversation about building and maintaining healthy habits, the kind you might have with a friend or colleague.
David, I've been really trying to be more consistent with exercise, but I keep falling off the wagon. What works for you?
Falling off the wagon. Let's explain that first. It means failing to maintain a new habit or commitment after doing well for a while. Going back to old behaviors after a period of improvement. I fell off the wagon with my exercise routine. After 2 weeks, life got busy. Everyone falls off the wagon. Sometimes, the key is getting back on.
Exactly. So, what works for you?
Honestly, the thing that made the biggest difference for me was making it non-negotiable, but also making it manageable. I used to think exercise had to be an hour at the gym or it didn't count. And on busy days, I'd skip it completely because I couldn't do the full hour. Then, I changed my thinking. 20 minutes counts. A walk counts. Anything counts. And because it became manageable, it became consistent.
That's such a good point. All or nothing thinking is the enemy of good habits, isn't it?
Completely. All or nothing. Thinking the belief that if you can't do something perfectly, you shouldn't do it at all. This is one of the biggest obstacles to building healthy habits. Perfect is the enemy of good. Something is always better than nothing.
I've been trying to apply that to my water intake, actually. I used to think if I didn't drink 8 glasses, I'd failed. Now I just try to drink more than yesterday. Much more sustainable.
Progress, not perfection. That's the whole game.
Progress, not perfection. This is a beautiful and very natural phrase in health and well-being conversations. It means the goal isn't perfect behavior, it's consistent movement in a positive direction. Progress, not perfection. That's my motto for my health habits this year. She stopped trying to be perfect and started focusing on progress, and everything became easier.
Before word tour, your mission for today. Think honestly about one health or well-being area you want to improve. One area, not 5, just 1. Write 3 sentences in English about it. What is the area? What has stopped you so far? What is one small manageable step you can take this week? Post it in the comments. We are both reading every single one. And this is a completely judgment-free zone. Everyone is on this journey somewhere.
All right. Time for Word Tour, our slow vocabulary walk through today's most useful health and well-being words and phrases here on LearnEng.
Take your time. Repeat after me out loud if you can.
First phrase, rundown. Feeling depleted and exhausted after a long period of overwork or poor self-care, weakened and vulnerable. I was completely run down, no energy and catching every illness. Run down, run down.
Next phrase. Coming down with something. Feeling the early signs of an illness beginning. Not fully sick yet, but something is clearly starting. I think I'm coming down with something. My throat is sore. Coming down with something. Coming down with something.
Next phrase, on the mend. Recovering after an illness or difficult period, getting better, moving in the right direction. I was quite ill, but I'm on the mend now. On the mend, on the mend.
Next phrase, not in a great headspace. Not in a good mental or emotional state, feeling off, anxious, low, or distracted. I'm not in a great headspace today. I need to be gentle with myself. Not in a great headspace. Not in a great headspace.
Next phrase, sleep hygiene. The habits and practices around sleep that support its quality. Consistent bedtimes, dark room, no screens before bed. I've been working on my sleep hygiene, and the difference is significant. Sleep hygiene, sleep hygiene.
Next phrase, cut back on. To reduce the amount of something you do or consume, not stop completely, but do less. I've been cutting back on caffeine. She cut back on her hours to protect her health. Cut back on. Cut back on.
Next phrase, tune into. To pay close attention to really listen to and become aware of. I've been learning to tune in to what my body is telling me. Tune into. Tune into.
Next phrase, falling off the wagon. Failing to maintain a new habit or commitment after a period of doing well, going back to old behaviors. Everyone falls off the wagon. Sometimes the key is getting back on. Falling off the wagon. Falling off the wagon.
Next phrase, all or nothing thinking. The belief that if you can't do something perfectly, you shouldn't do it at all. One of the biggest obstacles to building healthy habits. All or nothing thinking kept me from building consistent habits for years. All or nothing thinking. All or nothing thinking.
Last phrase, progress, not perfection. The goal isn't perfect behavior, it's consistent movement in a positive direction. Progress, not perfection. That's the approach that actually works. Progress, not perfection. Progress, not perfection.
Those are your 10 health and well-being phrases for today here on LearnEng. Run down, coming down with something, on the mend, not in a great headspace. Sleep hygiene, cut back on, tune into. Falling off the wagon, all or nothing thinking. Progress, not perfection.
Pick 2. Write your own examples. Say them out loud. That is how they become yours.
And here we are at the end of another LearnEng episode together. David, final thoughts.
Just this. Your health, physical and mental, is the foundation of everything else. Your English, your work, your relationships, your dreams, all of it is better when your foundation is strong. And being able to talk about your health in English honestly, specifically, naturally, means you can ask for help when you need it, understand information when it matters, and connect with people around something that every single human being experiences.
Perfectly said. Your mission 3 sentences about one health area you want to improve. One small, manageable step. Post it in the comments. We are both reading every single one. And tell us, where are you listening from right now? What time of day is it for you?
We love knowing where our LearnEng community is at this very moment.
If today's episode helped your English and maybe even your health, please like this video, subscribe to LearnEng, and share it with one person who needs both better English and better self-care. Because that's most of us, honestly.
I'm David.
And I'm Maya. This has been LearnEng, your cozy place to learn real English, one conversation at a time. We'll see you in the next episode.
Take care of yourself.
Bye for now.